Alright, so what is up guys? My name's Wardog 3 as you know, and today, if you haven't seen by the title of the video, we're going to be talking about another great aircraft set that I use in this game of Ace Combat Infinity. And as you guys probably know, I don't use a lot of planes in this game. I'm very limited in the planes that I use, but this is another aircraft, the YF-23, the lovely, beautiful YF-23 Black Widow. It's another airplane that I use quite frequently with my F4 when I don't need the multi-role capability. I need some more air-to-air firepower. But yeah, let me let you in behind the secret of how I do so well with my YF-23. Now, the first thing that I'll always say about using the YF-23 is that it is very imperative, like my F4 as I just showed you right there, to have a high level for this to be good. And generally when you have a high level as well, you'll have a lot of extra part slots, the orange slots you'll see there, the expansion slots, and that's very important to using the same setup that I have. Now my Black Widows level up pretty decently. I do have 6 million credits and I can't upgrade it, but I'm saving it for this bad boy instead. But yeah, let's get into the meat of it. So, the aircraft. Obviously, you're going to want the YF-23 Black Widow. It's not the most expensive plane in the world. Personally, for me, I think it's a little bit better than the F-22, and I think it looks better as well. But the equipment. So, the special weapon. Now, this is all a matter of how you look at things. Now, the SAM I have using here, I think I was using the SAM to goof around. In all honesty, it's a-okay, but it's not the best thing in the world. So I would recommend that you use the HVAA, which is, here's the thing. The HCAA is garbage. I don't know why it's the last unlock in the game. I mean, it's the worst missile in the game. I hate it. It's absolutely terrible. I don't care what anyone says. I never use it. It's just complete trash. Now, the SAM and the HVAA, personally, I prefer the HVAA over the SAM because it's just fire and forget, and it's high velocity, and it's a really good missile. So, I would select this weapon. What? You can pick your special weapon level now? I don't know about that one. But yeah, I'd pick HVAA. Now, moving on to the part slots. This is where things get a bit interesting. I like to have the pitch L on so that you can pretty much just go all over the place. I mean, this thing is super maneuverable once you add that part. I highly recommend it that you use it. The next part slot, which is the Flight Dynamics Control module. This will add, as you can see, it adds stability, speed, and mobility. It's mostly stability though. Increases the time you can make high G turns. So when you're fighting against those dumb AI aircraft, you can just literally just stay in a high G turn for a while and shoot them down nice and easy, and it's great. And then the last part I have on the body is the new stealth coating L, which just basically tacks on to the ability of the YF-23 that has inherent stealth, and you add a little bit more onto that so that enemy AI can't detect you as well as in team deathmatch. And it does make a bit of a difference. I do notice the L version anyway, which provides the biggest bonus. But it does provide a decent bonus, especially if you're going to run this in TDM, which it's still fairly good for, but this is mostly for co-op missions, so I do recommend the new stealth coating L. Now moving on to the arm stuff. As you can probably guess, we want advanced warheads L. We want to pack this thing with damage. Even if you can still one-shot with advanced warheads M, you're not going to be able to one-shot all aircraft. So you're going to want to be able to tack on as much damage as you can, and even for ground targets too, if those are all that's left on the map. And then, as you would probably expect again, the advanced mobile fin L, you want to make sure that your missiles have the best homing capability for the best dogfight ability, and basically your missiles can just track. Now, homing missile L, the advanced mobile fin L, sometimes I see the missiles circle back around, which is just absolutely amazing, and it's why I recommend it. It's a really great part. And you're probably asking yourself, why don't you use advanced propulsion? Well, honestly, when you get into those high levels, like from, I don't know, 7 to 20, I mean, you don't even need propulsion anymore. Basically, the leveling up gives the propulsion for you, and it's quite great. And I don't think that you need advanced propulsion L if you've already got great propulsion on your missile. So I don't recommend you use that. And then special weapon warheads. I'm using M here, but I got some more parts slots, so I'm going to stick L on there. Use the highest one that you can so you get the maximum power out of your special weapon. And now onto the least important part. This is personally what I use, but it's the anti-stealth high-power radar. This basically just to seek out those F-22s and those F-35s you face in the mission updates so that they don't go by on you with stealth. It just basically makes the tracking easier for the dogfighting, and could have some use in team deathmatch as well. So yeah, we're going to equip that. Best data link, I would say for sure, is the basic set. It gives you a bunch of bonuses that help you out in dogfighting, and you don't really need critical because you're already packed with damage. So I would recommend the basic set. That's my personal preference. Now the skin doesn't really matter, emblem doesn't really matter, and the aircraft set nickname doesn't really matter. So there you have it. That is Wardog's secret to how he makes his YF-23 jam-packed with the best of the best and gets some of the best results out of it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to try this out yourself. Let me know what you think. It's not quite as good with my like my F4, but still, this is a very good setup that I use all the time. I don't change it, and it works very well, and I can easily earn MVP. So that's what I'm here for you, to let you guys know that this is something that might work out for you. And yeah, guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Wardog 3 signing out. Let me know what you think.